a bunch of 25 pets. But if you're just starting out, well, there are some pets you should have. Make a team down here. Pets you should have. Pets you should get if you want to start. So my favorite one that you should have if you do a lot of raiding, or if you go to visit Blingatron a lot, is Little Bling. I actually have another Little Bling. It's uncommon, so he has this. I'm pretty sure he has the same manner as my other Little Bling, because he's already has a really good speed. Little Bling's one of the quickest ones in the game. If you just kind of like look, Landers is like 240. Little Bling is like 325. He's really fast, unlike Rag, who's one of the slowest. Like, he's even quicker than Shrinefly. So he's pretty quick. I mean, the flying buff does give him make Shrinefly quicker, but once he gets down below 50% health, his passive wears off, and then Little Bling's quicker. So I can use some really interesting tactics. But if you don't have a Little Bling, I highly recommend you get one. He makes this leveling up incredibly easy. I'm actually going to take the one that's level 1 just for demonstration purposes. Another pet that you should have, that you should get, is pretty much anyone with Healing Flame. The easiest one to get is hold on, I had this up just a second ago. Healing Flame. Alright, so there are several pets that have them, but most of those you have to catch. If you've been up on your your Isle, your Timeless Isle rares, you should have a Jade Mist Dancer. Jade Mist Dancer will have not Jade Mist Dancer, Jade Fire Spirit. Jade Fire Spirit. I don't think I have a Jade Fire Spirit. I do not have a Jade Fire Spirit. But that just drops all the spirit Jade Fire, and it has a Jade Breath, which is pretty good. Dragonkin is like something you're gonna want to have when you level. Healing Flame is really nice, and Emerald Presence is just good. You can also use Emulate, because there are some mechanicals that you'll encounter while leveling. You can kind of switch those back as you want. This is a really good pet. You don't have Jade Fire, you can easily get an Untamed Hatchling from Razor Gore, or if you, I'll show you Untamed Hatchling. That's really good because instability is really strong. It's really strong, and but you have to take it over Healing Flame. But it has Roar, which is a really good ability for critters, and Claw. So if you have a Claw, Roar, Healing Flame, you'll be set. Hold on just a second, let me turn my phone down. There you go. So yeah, this is a really good one. I actually, now that I look at it, I recommend this one over Jade Fire Spirit. So if you can get Untamed Hatchling, that's a good one to have. And then you want another mechanical. Pretty much anything that's mechanical is going to be good. You encounter a lot of beasts. Kog'Maw Raptor is a really great one because it has Bite and it has Overtune, which is like mechanical. I mean, it's not, or you can like do Screech. I actually like Screech here because I mean, Cogblade Raptor is going to be. I keep saying Kog'Maw. He has a Screech, but the Batter is what's going to help you. I guess you could switch it out based on what fight you're doing. Fluxfire Feline's another great one because it has Claw. It's similar to Cogblade Raptor. I know Fluxfire Feline's a little harder to get, but so I mean that's a good one to get, but it's not as easy as like a Cogblade Raptor. Wait, how do you get Cogblade Raptor? Hey, never mind. I take that back. Fluxfire Feline. That one's easy to get. There are a lot of these that are just easy to get. Personalized World Destroyer, you can get those. A lot of these are stuff that you can get from engineering pets. I need to get the latest ones, Pierre and Rascalbot. And I think Robot Chicken's trading card. You have a mini Thor from the Wings of Liberty. It's another great one. I don't have it, but Minefield is really good for it's really good for PvE, because oftentimes what'll happen is if you stun a pet, they'll switch automatically. The AI doesn't like to have a stun pet in, so he'll swap even though the Minefield's there, and then the Minefield destroys. So Minefield's a great thing to have. Blackfuse Bombling's another great one, because he has he has one of the coolest abilities. I love Armageddon. It deals 20 mechanical damage to each pet, and that's at level 1 when the pets have like 148 health. So 20 damage, that's like a seventh of their health. That's not bad, and it just gets more from there, and that's to every pet on their side. So you can't go wrong with that. Another personal favorite is Menagerie Custodian, because he has Ion Cannon and Shock and Awe, similar to the Dark Moon Tank, which is another great one. Ion Cannon and Shock Awe. He also has Charge, which is great against Dragonkins. That's I love Dark Moon Tonk. And then there's Clockum. I don't know how I feel about Clockum. He has a lot of really good abilities, but they're all humanoid. I don't count Overture in this case. But yeah, these are all humanoid abilities, which is weird for mechanical, but I mean it's cool. Haymaker is a risky move. I like to use Haymaker if I'm on cooldown or if my resilience is up. But for this purpose, we're actually going to go with Flux Fire Feline. Yeah, we're going to go Flux Fire Feline. So basically what you want to do, I'm going to kind of show like a Toulon didn't read, because I'm not going to actually level these guys up to 25. But basically what you want to do is come over to the Elven Forest, and there are these pets that you have, like the little fawns, and at level 1, these guys have just one person with them. So actually just a sec, I'm gonna move this text. I was waiting on the text. I'm gonna move it. I'll move it right there. Move it right there so you guys can see. Alright. Or move it right there. Alright, so basically you don't want your pets to die. They shouldn't die. They're gonna miss a lot because of reasons. But basically you're just gonna want to kill them. Swap pets out. You want to get them high in levels. I'm gonna bring in this guy because this is taking too long. It's not proving my point. Roar. One of the reasons I love Untamed Hatchling is just because you can roar, which I'll show you is gonna be really useful in a second. Well, it increases the damage dealt by 25. Plus, add in the fact that he's a Dragonling, and whenever you bring a pet with underneath 50% health, he gains a damage buff. So it's really good to do that. So basically, you just kind of grind your 3 pets up. This doesn't take too long. I mean, as you can see, little Bling nearly leveled there, and he split the experience with the Untamed Hatchling. So I mean, it's nothing to laugh at. You just kind of want to get your pets up to about 7 or 8, and you want to get them up a little higher than that actually. So then what you do is once you get them high enough, we're gonna go over here to the Dark Moon Pass. Missing. Alright, so I forgot what the name is. The place where Karazhan is. That's where you want to go. This is best done at night. So if you want to do this like tonight, I highly recommend doing it then. It's a good time to do it. Alright, so we might not be out of luck here. We'll kind of see what it's like around here. See if we can find any pets. Oh, there we go. Arcane Eye. Okay, Arcane Eyes are 18, but you can you want to catch one, and basically once these are at 10, this is actually going to be really easy, because if we go in like the mounted, like I said, there are a lot more of these at night. About duel them. Alright, well, I can't do that. So you want to get Arcane Eyes, and you want to get at least green ones, and you can easily do this with your team, because your dragon, your untamed hatchling will be about 10, and instability plus roar will be able to kill off the other ones, and you can get 3 of these. And once you get 3 of them, then you're going to go to Dragon Blight, and once you go to Dragon Blight, there are some Dragon Bone Condors, and I'll show those later because that's in Dragon Blight. But basically you use the Arcane Eyes and level them up to 25. Once you get the Arcane Eyes up to 25, you can then get the or what you could do is, once you get the Arcane Eyes, you could go catch the Condors, and then take the Condors to the Vale of Eternal Blossoms and fight the Striders that are in the Vale, because those are aquatic, and flying beats aquatic. So if you take Arcane Eyes, use their super effective abilities against the Condors, and then take the get a team of 3 Condors and take those to the Vale, you'll keep skipping up abilities. You won't take one team and level them all the way up to 25. The purpose of this is to jump, kind of like jump levels, because you use the weaknesses to your advantage. It'll save time. Now, if you want to go back and you want to say like get the pets again, then it's really easy. You just take the 25s, which at that point will be Condors, and you stick one of them, the one that's not leveled, and then you take 2 25s and you put them in your party, and then you can just grind those out. Grind the Striders. If you were leveling up a beast, you can use the beast. Once they hit like 15, they'll start making all their attacks onto the Bandicoons and the little crickets that are down in the Valley of the Four Winds. And basically, yeah, once you get your first party to 25, it's really easy to level, because it'll put all the experience of like a 25 pet on the little pet, which you only have to keep in for a turn. That's why oftentimes I go with like the crickets, because the crickets usually won't kill a level 1 pet in 1 turn, unlike say like many other pets, like your very powerful pets. Alright, so with that in mind, that's how you get your pets up to level 25 the quickest way. It's kind of like hopping around abilities. I'll show the location later, and probably when I put this on YouTube, I'll show maps, and also the guide that I used to base my strategy off of. That's the quickest way to do it. That's the quickest way to get into pet battles. I mean, these are 3 pets that are really easy to get, and Fluxfire Feline is really easy to get. If you can't get a Fluxfire, I mean, like I said, any of these work well. Untamed Hatchling, just go to Blackrock Depth and farm the boss for a little bit. That's really easy to get. And Little Bling, if you've been raiding or if you've been around the Vale a lot, you should have one by now. If you've been doing it often enough, If not, just go to your Blingitron and open your package. Eventually you'll get one. I mean, if not, like, let's just check. I think little blings are insanely cheap right now. I know that's not what I want, but no, I want battle pets. Okay, little blings are like 3K, but I mean, it's not much. I mean, that's not much. That's not much money. But so anyway.